Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, Ivy. Sorry about my appearance. However, I'm still trying to get my house cleaned up. Yes, I am trying to get it cleaned up. I know it's gone from spring cleaning to summer cleaning to hopefully not fall cleaning. So I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible, but I'm never here. There's been so many, unfortunately, so many deaths that have happened over the last couple of weeks. It's just really been extremely, extremely difficult and very, very sad. I don't even know what to say. And then today I find out again that another friend of mine, his father-in-law, just passed away. So, some of them are in town, some of them are out of town. It's hold on one second. I got Harlem River Drive on here. Hold on. Trying to see where they are there. There you go. So, um, anyway, so the bottom line is that I've been so busy that I haven't been able to finish any of the stuff that I wanted to do. But what I did want to talk about real quick is the fact that, okay, so you guys all heard that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself, suicide, which is kind of questionable, but that's what they say. I mean, I know he had an attempt once before, and then here's my thing about this: Bernie Madoff, Jeffrey Epstein, um, whoever else. There's so many to even talk about end up going to jail, because I think most people don't realize that the old saying, "What's done in the dark will soon come to light," and that's the absolute truth. You can't do anything at all without other people. I mean, in front of other people that other people don't know. They don't want to go. Hold on one second. There you go. So, what's done in the dark, as my family used to always say, soon comes to light. There's only so much you can do where you're going to actually escape. I mean, I know it gets good. It gets real good. Like, oh yeah, ain't nobody gonna ever catch us. We doing this, ain't we? You know, and then all of a sudden, the brakes aren't even pumping. You just come to a screeching halt. You don't even have time to pump the brakes. And that's unfortunate. And a lot of people who have been privileged to be able to get what they want when they want it, they don't know how to handle it when it doesn't work like that anymore. I mean, the fact is that um, they end up committing suicide, because who wants to live like that? They're like, struggle, be in jail, absolutely not. So it's unfortunate, because he was still a young man, 66 years old. Um, which isn't really young, but it is young nowadays. 66 ain't the old 66. Back in the day when my mother and some other grandparents were 66, 66 is, they still out there swinging it. Okay. So, anyway, so he, committed suicide. Bernie Madoff, even though he said he could get away with it for 20 years or so, but it started to get good. Once that money and that power starts getting good, and you gotta admit, when guys have money, when people have money, they feel superhuman. And it's like you can get women, or take women, buy things. You could be the ugliest, muggliest thing in the world, but if you got some money, somebody gonna find something that's kind of cute on you. I heard this comedian say one time, yeah. I mean, you could be a big fat slob, drooling. Somebody's gonna want to be with you because you got the money, and that's really unfortunate. But anyway, we all reap what we sow, and what goes around comes around. So I don't wish anything bad on anyone, and God rest his soul. But you could have lived to be at least another 10 years if you'd done the right thing. And it's very difficult for people to do the right thing. People just don't like doing the right thing. That's just all there is to it. They don't want to do the right thing. It's so much easier, I guess, to do the wrong thing. Not for me, not for many others, but people who don't have a problem doing the wrong thing and mistreating people, because even if you can fool the people, you can't fool God. And whether you believe in God or believe in the universe or whatever it is that you believe in, there are consequences and repercussions for everything that you do. I'm sorry, but it is. I've never seen anyone not get out, without being punished or without having to suffer. And the bottom line is, none of us are getting out of this life alive. Okay, we're all gonna go, and how you live in your life is how you're gonna be remembered. So unfortunate for those guys. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about, I went to the movies to see Hobbs and Shaw, Fast and Furious with Dwayne Johnson and Jason. What's his name? Stratton. And it was a very good movie, very exciting. It was funny. But I'll tell you something, I caught a couple of things in there. And one of the things that I caught was they had a virus to get rid of the weak. We all know who the weak is. Then they said something about Atlanta. Now, you know who lives in Atlanta. So there was a lot of little hidden things in there. It was funny, but at the same time, I'm listening to that other stuff too, because they've been trying to get rid of people for a very long time, and I won't say what people they've been trying to get rid of, because if you've been on this planet, you have a clue. All right, so the bottom line is that it was a good movie, very action packed. You're not going to go in there sleepy, but I lost my purse while I was in there. I lost my wallet with everything in it, and I have been so out of it, looking and trying to backtrack. I went to Costco's, I went to the cardiologist, I went to the movies, and then we went over to TGIF Friday. So it's a silver purse. I still have the chain and everything, but it's gone. I mean, it really is gone, and that's really unfortunate, because I really love that bag. And I'm sure, like, when you're dealing with these places where there are young people and other people from all over the place, if they find something like that, very rare you're going to find a good person to turn anything in. Heck, talk about good people. Good people really are hard to find. It's very difficult to find good people. We don't teach our kids to be good, and there's a whole bunch of other things. And next time when I come back, I want to talk about the difference between being a woman and being a lady, because sometimes we don't know that. But just having manners and being respectful, and if somebody turns it in, I'm going to come back and let you guys know that there still are good people in this world. So this t-shirt that I'm wearing is the Password t-shirt. I used to work in Dutchess County with the Password program. It was girls. I had girls that was at risk between the ages of 11 and 14. And so Password stands for Programs for Adolescent, Student, and Women of Real Direction. These acronyms, they have to stand for something, like FOCUS, Families of Color for Unity and Solidarity, and then it was changed for Families of the Community for Unity and Solidarity. So anyway, so I just want to say I lost my wallet. So it is really crazy, because when you lose your wallet, you lose everything. You got to cut everything off. And not that I had anything, because I'm sure the people who got that bag, is very difficult. I only had $3 in there, because that's all I had. And there's nothing in the bank. So, but it looks good. That's all I'm saying. It looks good. So let me see what else. That's pretty much it for right now. I'm just trying to get everything straightened up. But I do also want to tell you guys that my case that I had against the city of Yonkers, I was going to appeal it, because, I'll be honest with you. Let me come back and do another video on that, because I want to let you know that when it comes to certain things, even though I believe that they went totally against the Constitution, all this stuff, if it had gone to trial, it would have come out. But, this thing is set up in such a way that it's almost impossible. So you really do have to move aside and kind of let God come in and just handle everybody who did you wrong. Oh, it happens. I'm going to tell you right now, it happens. Trust me, it does. I know most people don't believe that it does, because some people don't even believe in God, but it happens. Anyway, so I'm going to come back with that, because I also want to talk to you guys about a couple other things. But in the meantime, I got to get back to work, only because nobody else is going to be able to do it except me. So in the meantime, I got to go on down this Harlem River Drive here. I want to enjoy the summer. I hope you guys are really enjoying the summer. Hope you're having a really good time. All right, so please enjoy your summer. We in New York don't have that many nice warm days to get out to the beaches and to just go for a drive sometime. It's so crazy outside, between all these killings and holy smokes, like this is what I want to tell you guys. And I'll come back and we'll talk. Okay? I've been on here for 10 minutes now, so I got to stop. Okay, bye.